So we are back, and it's a brand new season. It's the second season of the save, and there might be a few little changes. I get into them shortly, basically as soon as we get into the actual game. But before that, basically, just a little bit of a spoiler. Undrid are now a semi-professional team. I'm actually getting a wage. Problem is, it's not really enough to stay here because he's wanting board, and it's a little bit high for how much I'm looking to pay, if you know what I mean. So I'm a little bit of a, between a rock and a hard place. I'm not entirely sure what to do. So yeah, here we are in the game, and as I was mentioning in the intro, I just want to say that because of the timescale of how things are panning out, and to try and speed it up somewhat, I said like in the early stages of the save to win the top division of every single nation that's in the Scandinavian region. Now I've decided to change that somewhat because I could be taking ages to get to win Faroe Islands top division. I might do it in 3 seasons, but still 3 seasons is quite a long time. So with the fact that I've actually won a title, I've finished top of a league, I've literally won a trophy, I am actually going to, at this point, start looking for other jobs. The way I'm doing it is, I've just had a quick look on this, if I can find it again. I've got a filter on, which is like basically the top divisions, well, all the divisions to do with Scandinavia. Now, the order I've got it is Faroe Islands' top division is down here, whereas the next one is Finland's, then Iceland, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. So, judging by the reputation and where they are in this situation here, I'm probably going to try and aim to do it that way. So, I'm going to be looking for a job that's in Finland. Now, when I have a quick look at the jobs at the minute, there's nothing to do with Finland. So, I'm reluctant to apply for any of these jobs. Well, the ones that are actually, I don't even think I can actually apply for a job apart from this one in Denmark. And it probably would be doable. I'd probably be able to at least get an interview or imagine. But unfortunately, I don't want to be heading there straight away because of this reason here, where Denmark is the top division out of all the Scandinavian league. So I want to avoid that, but I'll be keeping my eyes open for a job in Finland, just to maybe try and progress the story along. You'll see reasons why in future episodes, I'm sure. I'd like to think you'll agree when it comes to that. But obviously when we do that, we'll start it all again, and show you exactly where we are in the country, etc, etc, new digs and whatever else. But from now on, let's just get into this save, into this season, sorry, which we are still at Undrid, and as mentioned, we are now a semi-professional club, and I'm getting paid a measly £90 a week, which it's not bad, but it's not really livable. I mean, it might be in Iceland, in Faroe Islands. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a good chance to have a look at the rest of me attributes. Something's repeating on me, I don't know what. Rest of me attributes. There we go. Nothing really special. In terms of the actual transfers in and out, which we'll show you a few of them now, there hasn't been really much happen. We've brought in 3 players. We've released quite a lot that have not really featured, so I don't really need to show you them, I don't think. There's no one of note. But this is a goalkeeper we've brought in called Gerhard Pal Logenberg. I'm definitely going to be renaming him now to, it seems to be obvious, I think, the Log, because he has been a log in all the pre-season friendlies. Quick note, and I will show you here what actually happened afterwards. Did this video and the one following, and it crashed, and I had it saved. So I've got to do it again, and here is that footage. You know, I'm pretty sure Scala came down from the division above, so I'm absolutely... So yeah, load of shit. As you can see, we were doing quite well. But anyway, we've got to do it again. I'll get into who we're playing in this episode, and of course the next one as well. But let's have a gander at who else we signed, which is Paul Thomas Dam. It's a great name. He's absolutely awesome. Said no one ever. He's got 1 strength. Go like this, and he goes over. But he's decent at tackling. It's half decent first touch for this level, I would guess. He's 31 years old. He's literally a backup to our other left back, whose name eludes me, because at this point, this is the first time I'm recording in over about 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, because I did all the recording in bulk. You might have noticed, I don't know. And then I spent the next week editing, and then I've been away on holiday for a week. So it's been a little while since I've recorded, and I'm forgetting. I know there's that's about it. Bad Johansson is a young midfielder whose technique caught my eye more than anything, and that's why I brought him in. He's going to be like a third, fourth choice in terms of the midfield sort of areas. We can now pay them appearance fees, which is ridiculous because the director of football, who is non-existent, I think, in this case it's the chairman, is giving all the shit players contracts where they get appearance fees. So I'm hoping it's not going to eat any of my budget. Speaking of budgets, I've got £2,110 per week to spend on wages. I'm trying to avoid spending that like the plague because our finances are going down the swanny. We got about 12 grand to start off with, and it's just soaring down. It's not very healthy in my opinion, but we have got actual games coming up, so maybe gate receipts will sort us out. I will show you how we've done in the friendlies. This is how we've done. Not really anything really to note, except for it's far better than last season's, and it's still a beast. Massive crowds, of course, but we've got cup game. We're going to do a live con. We're going to play IF Fuglafjordur. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right and not butchering it. We've got them in the cup away first, away leg, and then the next episode we'll probably do Scarlet and the same team again in terms of the home leg. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be two decent games for you, two decent episodes coming up for you. Don't forget as well, it's Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm trying to stick to that as best I can. And yeah, don't forget, of course, if you are new to the channel, or even if you're old to the channel, press that little bell. It notifies you when the videos are coming out, and that'd be greatly appreciated if you could go ahead and do that for us, as would, of course, hitting the like button. But anyway, what else do I need to say? I think I need to pick up on a few things, one of them being injuries. And I've got Absalonson, who's out very long term, 2 to 4 months. That is a massive kick in the dick, because he was exceptional in the second half of last season, and we're going to be missing him for a while. We've got Danielson and Johansson, who for some reason are just nowhere near as good. They've got the potential to sound like Louis Walsh. Got the potential, but they're just not the finished article at the minute. Not saying that, you know, Absalonson with those attributes, you know, off the scale there, but he just seems to perform really well. Other than that, let's have a gander. Season preview. I did get mentioned. I get asked by Adam Ford, the Tranmere subscriber who was stuck around. So cheers, mate. Thank you very much. And congratulations to any Tranmere supporters who are watching, because they got promoted as of the other day via the playoffs against Boreham Wood after going down to 10 men after 48 seconds and winning 2-1. Couldn't believe it. I didn't even know they'd been down to 10 men. At all until after the game, if I'm honest with you. But I kept an eye out for the results, and I was very, very happy for you. So yeah, well done. They're going to line up with the 4-4-2, standard 4-4-2. They've got one debutant. We've got one debutant in Johansson, but otherwise it's the log in goal. Justice in at right back. Hansen is the left back I was on about earlier. We've got Getting the Van. We've got Nicholson alongside him. With, like I said, Johansson, the debutant, alongside Egilson. In the middle of the park, we've got Solheim continuing on the left, Danielson on the right with Arne and Johansson, probably the most prolific strike force in the entirety of Europe at this moment in time, because they are beast mode. We were beaten last season, because I don't know if you remember, we had these at the same stage of the Cup last season, and we got knocked out, losing by the odd goal, if I remember rightly. I think we drew the second leg. Worth noting as well, in the draws, it's weird. I don't know if it's because we share stadiums and certain teams get priority, but we were the first out of the hat, so therefore we should have been home first. And for some reason, as soon as Fuglafjordur got drawn, it switched us to the other side. Not sure if that's a league priority or something, but anyway, let's get into the game. Let's kick some ass. Come on, boys, we're going to smash them 600-0 and then concede after 600 seconds. Right, early chance maybe. Free kick. Danielson going close. That's very rare. The fans are out in full force in the rain. It's headed away by Nilsson, but well, yeah, I think it was Nilsson. Anyway, it's with Johansson. Can he cross it in? He can. And he is there. What a beast. You idiots. You're not going to get beat. 10 minutes nearly, but it was the other way around. It was us that scored after 600 seconds. But yeah, Johansson there. Played it in. I want to say sort of megs him through his testicles. Kind of looked that way, didn't it? Anderson with a nice first time pass to Arnie. Feeds it through, but Mortensen is there. But he's left it, and Arnie smashes it into the bottom left-hand corner. Get in, my son, and celebrate like a mofo. Come on. Right, they've got a corner. I'm a bit wary because our defence is still not the best. And there it is. There's an equaliser. Load of dog shit. And Hansen, the poor man's Hansen, passes to his equal Hansen because it also begins with E. Langard is there, and what a finish that was. And it's 2-2 all of a sudden. Danielson is on the touchline here. Plays a delightful ball for Johansson. He should get behind. He's got two people to aim for. Solheim is one of them on the volley. He's a guard. Don't know why he's a guard, but anyway, get in. Right, so it's been an action-packed first half. We're coming towards the end of it. And can we get another goal just before half-time? Arnie strikes him from distance. That's the answer. No. Right, so half-time is here, and, you know, it's got to be the complacency route, really. Assertive, don't get complacent. Switch on, boys. You're not, you know, you should be knowing this by now. I say it all the time. But anyway, it's getting to the second half. They don't really care about having faith. They're obviously not fans of George Michael. Let's get into it. Here is the start of the second half. I just want to say at this point as well, I've had quite a bit of feedback from this series, and it's largely been, in fact, it's pretty much all been positive. There's not been tons and tons and tons of views, but what I have had, it seems to have gone down quite well. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that's given us any feedback. And if you haven't yet given us feedback and you think there's things that we want to do, like score more goals, that'd be handy, of course. But if you think there's anything else that you think I can do, right, thank you. Then yeah, let us know in the comments below. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's a poor sort of ball that's somehow retrieved by them, and Hansen whips it in. Nielsen is there to score. It's 4-3. It's going to be an epic, isn't it? Yeah, Rangers were 5-all against Hibs, I think it was. Then there was Tottenham and Leicester, sorry. And then, of course, Barcelona losing against Levante. And I was guilty of it myself, but it's like, when it happened with Rangers, it's like, oh, it's like non-league football. And then apparently seen other comments to do with like basically the standard of play in the Premier League. Like it only ever happens in the Premier League. You can only see this sort of thing in the Premier League, and it was fast flowed, played, whatever, action-packed football in Spain with Barcelona. It was nothing to do with non-league over there, but it's all exactly the same sort of results. A bit like here, it's 5-3 because I don't know if you noticed, but Arne got his hat trick. Langard chips it forward to Poulsen. Is it the post? It was so close to being 5-4. What a game this has been. Not many clear-cut opportunities, to be fair. But here's Johansson. Like for Botte Egilson. And that's 6-3. What kind of game is this? Right, so I did make changes at about 65-minute mark. All three changes. You can see him to the left anyway. Clementson, Johansson, Thompson came on. Arne came off to a rapturous round of applause. And then I took off Daniel San and Johansson, the centre midfielder. There's not been a single highlight since. Now, obviously, you can see it now. We're on the attack. Johansson, the winger version, he plays it to Thompson, the target man. We just hit the post. It could have been 7-3. Never mind. But yeah, an exciting game. I'm going to say I think it was a 4-3 win, if I remember rightly, last time. Thompson to Beckett. Lagged a little bit there, but I'm not complaining. It's 7-3. But yeah, I want to say it was 4-3, so this is a better result. So I'm quite pleased with that. So last highlight, I'm guessing there's not going to be a goal at the end of this. So it's a resounding 7-3 win. I'm not sure if away goals count, but 7 goals, I don't think they're going to make up, let's be honest. But yeah, resounding 7-3 win. Can't be happier. Like I said, I'm going to be having an eye on a different job in Finland if it comes up. If any jobs do come up. Just watch this space, really. But fantastic, boys. I mean, our family, I got all my sisters with me, but I need to stop saying that because I say it a lot. What am I doing? I don't need to be doing that at all. Right. Let's just praise the people who've got over a 9 because that was absolutely fantastic. That was a team in the top division, don't forget. Absolutely buzzing with that. Right, so there we go, boys. 7-3 win away from home. We have got, in the next episode, a game against Scarlet IF, and then IF Fuglafjordur for the return leg. Hopefully not going to get beat 4-0 or 5-0, because if it is away goals, then it will need to be 5-0. I'm feeling pretty confident we can do that and actually get through to the next round, because that's one thing I did forget to show you, and I mentioned it earlier, like I was going to show you, and I didn't do, and that is our expectations board. View board confidence, competitions, here we go. No, that's not it, that's what it is. Right, for the league, fight bravely against relegation, got no pressure whatsoever. Cup is, you know, we're not expected to get beyond the first round. It's looking very likely that we're going to get through to the next round. So very happy with that. But that's enough for us on this video. Hopefully you join us for the next one. Like I said, against the team we just played and Scala. And yeah, hopefully you can join us for that. But before that, hopefully you can go ahead and smash that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. As will be subscribing if you are new, and of course remember to hit that little bell, notification bell, so you're notified when the videos come out. I'm aiming for 6 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hopefully you can join us for these videos that's coming out. So greatly appreciate it if you have watched and got to this point. Absolute legends. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.